Muska.
Na me eba kope. Ene ese no. Ene skana ba wi. You move on. Yam ko yanim na yenim komo yemra eno out the course of parliament no.
Me dey say na wo ka ho asem.
Eno parliament discuss very interesting about Galamsey. I want some our parliament. Na utie Nshaeso member of parliament. Ninsamwa any argument or yoye enra na nyasem ketwa kra. And what it all started with former deputy lands minister MP for Mansha North. Kwasi Kunedu.
Hey.
I was going to na shase and ninkasi mu ono. And I'm so Emma Madina MP Francis Xavier Susu. And so eba mu ebi Nshaeso MP mpa afede na debate na ide yanko parliament yenti enra said the uncommon course so efa illegal mining ehon
to deliver this important statement on the increasing number of deaths associated with illegal mining, commonly referred to as Galamsey. This situation we face today is not only alarming, but also a direct indictment on our collective national failure to adequately regulate an activity that continues to destroy our land, endangers our lives, and weaken the very foundation of our natural and human capital. This whole issue about Galamsey, in my opinion, has been one of the most important tests for the two governments, for the minority and for the majority, for the NDC fraternity as a party and for the MPP, especially when we are in government. The devastation that is causing us as a people in our society. First thing is, we should all bow down our heads in shame. This menace or antisocial behavior and activities contributed immensely towards the decision-making processes of the ordinary Ghanaian against MPP when we were in government. It was used as if what is happening was caused by our government. We had hope. Ghanaians had faith. They believed in our brothers in opposition, thinking that within the shortest possible time, Galamsey will be a thing of the past. What do we see today? It is even aggravating. I will never blame the NDC government. I want to be a good citizen. I'm asking them first to apologize to us and Ghanaians for lying to us. Mr. Speaker, the deception, the propaganda, the lies he told Ghanaians. Let us all understand the fact that some of these issues must be given the needed national attention, devoid of politics, because it's destroying us. Let's work on our mindset revolution, change the way we use propaganda in deceiving Ghanaians because of political capital. It's extremely important. So it is a national issue. That is all that I'm saying. And that we in opposition will not behave like them, will support them, but they should go back and tell Ghanaians that we lied to you and we are sorry.
I want to first of all commend the maker of the statement. Mr. Speaker, we need to come together and fight Galamsey without fear, without favor, and without political lens. Mr. Speaker, I wish to thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I am sure President Mahama is a relative of Jesus Christ. For bringing in NIMOS and EPA to help in fighting Galamsey.
And Mr. Speaker, when we tell people not to politicize any activity, it must start with us. We cannot tell people not to politicize so that you can gag people and do politics with it. And if you decide to politicize it, we will meet you boot for boot.
Mr. Speaker, we want to assure the people of this country that President Mahama will not just make a vague promise of putting his presidency on the line. He is going to leave the talk. He is going to make sure that by the time he leaves office, Galamsey will become a thing of the past.
Mr. Speaker, recently, the LI that allow for mining in forest reserves have also been revoked. And Mr. Speaker, I believe that these are very decisive steps that have been taken to deal with this menace.
Lawson FM 96.3.
We will take a non-partisan approach so that it will not be the politics as usual when it has to do dealing with issues of Galamsey.
Ghana Sise on Lawson FM.
Okay, well, Frank,
Over.
interesting times ahead, right?
Interesting times ahead. Politicians will always behave as politicians. They can never change. Politicians, I know. Me say, when it comes to Galamsey, me have thrown in the towel. They be a catcher. Osi yenya GDS are binding bet me. But me, if you look at these two political parties, the NPP and the NDC, they are not willing to fight against illegal mining. Me, from where I sit, these two political parties has benefited from illegal mining. Yokoma, when John Dramani Mama was the president of the Republic of Ghana, the new patriotic party, they benefited. They did campaign against John Dramani Mama, saying, and the John Mama put a Galamsey I am West. And they told Ghanaians, if they're given the opportunity, whereby they come into government, they are going to make sure that Galamsey will be a thing of the past. A do maybe go and listen to the new patriotic party. The kind of campaign messages on Amadeba and Omaba Galamsey legal money the water is going to turn blue and it's money now. A lot of Ghanaians had faith and confidence within His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, voted for him on the 7th of December 2016. Nyamiadum, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was sworn in on the 7th of January 2017. Obabedi president, Medebiane Kame say, Obiani Wobet Mia convinced Nana Addo Ba, he didn't do anything about Galamsey. He did his best, but his best wasn't enough. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo be president of her. He did his best, but his best wasn't enough. Because if you look at Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, say, somewhere in July 2017, on the 10th of July, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo catch say, ni presidency kwa de beto so. I can't remember now if them. Kwame Tanko Sorano Pabiana, he side with the president. You preach against Galamsey, and he says that there be Galamsey nyade papa. It go to a point, a lot of Ghanaians bought into this. They gave their support to the president of the Republic of Ghana, saying he used to fight illegal mining. Yani buy hosono. No new patriotic party nko for because illegal mining. Mekai, if you listen to John Bodu, I'm say John Bodu illegal mining, or say there be or when illegal mining no, near MPP near no akwa intervene, no akwa jini excavator the amano. Edu baby Obasanjo was the woman organizer of the new patriotic party. Of our Kaya, Yakoko see excavators, but it was belonging to the woman. Edu baby MPP for me crown man for cause solidarity ko bomb pay in the man. Now Edu baby, if you look at big man in the new patriotic party, they were doing illegal mining.
Illegal mining.
And people said that we are going to show you on the 7th of December. And Edu baby where it's no man air cost for not air time. Mr. Akufo-Addo told drones $3 million. Say you're making sure say you're about to fight illegal mining based in the and if you look at anti-Galam stop, any sand money offer, it came into being. Still, we couldn't fight illegal mining. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, when he was doing campaign, no, he wants his second term. He's going to make sure Ghana bet my fund into a party. Now, illegal miners, he's going to have problem with it. I said to myself, hey, you had tangent here. Over here, me say, I have listened to the president on series of occasions. The kind of answers he's giving me about illegal money of turning the town. Where I found John Dramani Mahama, from where I sit, a couple 11 to 12 months, he has not convinced me, say, over so two illegal money. I say, where, if you look at the 9 months in the His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the NPP, they brought the same thing. Anti-Ghana stop, it's a ministerial committee, Edu Babi security agencies, we are enforcing them, we are going after them, and
okay.
Edu President Kwaswa the presidency of a Kosi. Well, and none of pay. I drop my heart for Steka. Do you know why? Steka young who say both the NPP and the NDC they have failed us. Who say it critically?
Yeah.
Steka so I say he's not going to do politics about this, but he's going to be straight and reason and think as ordinary Ghanaian. Already, of course now, or more MPP for no, any NDC for they have failed us. And this is what I mean. Why yan? No problem in Yaji. Yes, for admitting.
Now when you Chiana Paga MP no Honorable Nichema Bila Alamzi Yokaze Mama Ninyani Yesuno when you know.
Me say Nasmo can want to say he's an honorable member. And I'm going to choose my words carefully.
Chiana Paga MP no.
Yes, he's an honorable member. The kind of statement no make you know. It is an irresponsible statement for me.
I didn't hear. Osi Mahama banai mosu ye juma EP.
And I could find a gallant stop here, Juma. Next time, Mr. Committee here, was he in Ghana? John Mahama in the presidency at also. John Mahama in the presidency at also. On Fanto, so what is he telling me this morning? Now, what John Mahama
is Bibian is here.
Then nothing different. Galamsey Fight, no. Then I see a for Kroma.
Because Nipo said on which channel we want to see as she excavators.
And you see, John Mahama made a profound statement. We say, Onuoba is going to grant amnesty. Adam and conform here illegal man because of one. Me was saying, so he knows them. So where are the kingpins?
The kingpins are there.
So where are the kingpins today?
They are there.
Where are they?
They are there.
So why is he not going after them? If you have an honorable members. They are even blocking NIMOS. Honorable members of parliament. They are blocking NIMOS for exercising their duty.
Now, hold on, some maybe kosu.
Then I say kosu bi.
My real stories from Kakra or area enclave.
Aye.
There's more to it.
More to it. And now we start.
Video mining issue. They see.
Yes.
NIMOS for no report to say. MP no kofa tax ni ade. Any nipa no aside ni any dia. Na all ye na dwuma wo ho no. On say me de nsem ni sia.
You go deeper.
Usually me pay behind the scene. Quite trading common there. In the coming days I'll be telling you more. I can't say
me say. Said me ko Western North. Yet me call Western region. Yet me call Eastern region. Said now most of our will be illegal mining. They can go after the person, pick the person, and then everyone come out police for what prevented them from not working outside with you more. It means there's something that we don't know. There's something that we don't know.
Okay.
And it tells us of me cannot credit at trail. MPP NDC for illegal mining. They know. They are told there's no government in Ghana now that can fight illegal mining. What are they telling us? Where? They know conform illegal mining. They know them. They know them. Now, some papa camera who can say he can even link His Excellency John Dramani Mama to Jesus Christ. As a man who catch an pay. He's an honorable member. If he gets the opportunity to talk, and yes, what they be asked for, them will be I say no. I say he's trying to be more collect than the Pope. Why? He should tell me one thing. His Excellency John Dramani Mama buy a wire. I went Yoha. And I confirm my Minister for Lands and Natural Resources catcher say, if you look at the 9 forest reserve, it was under attack. Oh my J, free Ghana for some. They have picked it back. They should name it. They should tell us what you want to behind They should tell us. Best name young but you want catcher say where they are. And I want to ask the kind of things that they tell the president. Is it what is reflecting on the grounds now? Are they misleading the president on illegal mining? MPP for benefit, NDC for benefit over there. MPP for MPP for illegal mining. They know their own people. NDC for they know their own people. But you know one thing. Adia Yane said, is the ordinary Ghanaian who is suffering. Ebia na kwam tanko yan fa say no kakra wanya yi. We be for say bia onidi ye. Ebia onum nsuo no pekaka de ma no. This kind of honorable members, adia ba kwa e omo dan is offer and omo here dia, they can go outside the jurisdiction of Ghana. Now no small papa that kwanya komebua. Yeah. Yes, water plant you're shutting it down. If you go to the central region at 2/3 of the population in the video, this is what we are saying this morning. Mesrem Pinikwa also MP. He should not say it at all. As a man of person catch an pay. You are likely to His Excellency John Dramani Mama to Jesus Christ.
Jesus because Christ. They were all fighting Galamsey, F2.
On what to Chroma is in Ghana.
No near day.
For no man what that His Excellency Mama Chrome boy. People are doing illegal mining. One day. President, yes, sir, but them the fifth, your president to Chrome. But be a president to fee what ye illegal mining on tay. And then His Excellency Mama, yeah, bros, you can tell me, say, why there be a bros, so we should appoint about illegal mining.
Elekem Kotokotia more Papa Basso.
Papa
the rate all fight.
Papa
all fight.
And to tell you comment. They met the president, meet the press. They asked the president in relation to illegal mining. The answer he gave you, were you convinced? Maybe so. You are one of the seasoned journalists. You bring your candid opinion. Were you pleased with the answers that the president gave you about illegal mining? And thereby and say we should give them another option. And I said we should give them an alternative. I'm robber. Or Tessie Jones says, yeah, also alternative be I said the man. If you are going by that, I dare be illegal, it is an illegality. We should not condone it at all.
Mate,